I'm your pocket filler, the parlay killer, the Northside thriller. Start the broadcast, subscribe with a smash. The Gorilla Sports Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome in Gorilla Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Volpin, and it's Thursday, November the 21st, which means we got Thursday football. We had a great week 11. We went 4-2 on Sunday, and we went 2-1 on Monday. Hey, 6-3. We'll take that every week in football. Let's go. Let's get into our plays for Thursday. My first one official play is I'm going to take Jaylen Warren over 33.5 rushing yards. Now, I got that at FanDuel. Now, he's covered this in 4 straight games with Russell Wilson as the quarterback, which kind of makes sense. It takes a passing game to unlock a rushing game and vice versa. Now, with Justin Fields as the quarterback, defenses knew they could just stack the box. It was impossible to run against them because they weren't worried about any deep threat. Now, you bring in Russell Wilson and the moon ball, which brings the safeties back to cover Pickens, which opens up the middle of the field and which opens up the running game, which makes a ton of sense. So ever since coming back from injury, he put up a nice 41 spot against Baltimore last game, which is one of the best run defenses in the league. So if you can put up 41 against them, you can put up 41 against anyone. And then he put up 66, 46, and 44. So he's averaging 49.5 rushing yards a game over his last 4 games with Russell Wilson as the quarterback. And we only need 33.5. And a little side note, Jaylen Warren's a free agent after this year. So you better believe this guy is going to be running his tail off in a primetime game versus a divisional opponent in a bad weather game. This is a great spot. Give me Jaylen Warren over 33.5 rushing yards. All right, so that's my one official play. Now let's put together a same game parlay for you. So we're going to add the Jaylen Warren as one of the legs. My next leg is I'm going to take Jameis Winston over 33.5 passing attempts. Now, he's covered this in all 3 of the games as a starter this year, 41, 46, and 46. So he's averaged 44, and that's 10 more than we need in this. Now, I feel like they're going to struggle to run the ball against this really tough Pittsburgh run defense, and I prefer taking over his passing attempts than, say, his yardage prop because of the bad weather. So it's snowing, it's raining, it's apparently 22-mile-an-hour winds. No, I don't care if he completes any of these passes for yards. I just want him to attempt them. And you better believe he's going to go back and chuck it around like he always does. So give me Jameis Winston over 33.5 passing attempts. And my third leg of the same game parlay is I'm going to take Najee Harris over 16.5 rushing attempts. Now, he's covered this in 4 straight games with Russell Wilson as well. He's averaging 19.75 rushing attempts a game, so that's perfect. That's 3 over what we're looking for. He's covered this in 7 out of 10 games this year, even with Justin Fields as the quarterback. Pittsburgh is second in the league at rushing percentage over expectation, so that's perfect. And I mean, it's no secret. This has been the same kind of recipe for Pittsburgh for decades. You play good defense, you run the ball, and you run play action off of the run game. So this is what they're doing with Russell Wilson. And actually, Pittsburgh is number 1 in the league on the road at rushing percentage over expectation. This is a bad weather game, like I said. So this is going to be a big Najee Harris game. I think he's going to get over 16.5 rushing attempts. So those are our 3 plays today, guys. If you're rocking with me, let's roll.